Hey guys, it's Scott with Scottie B Cards, and in this video I want to talk about a big product announcement that Topps just made. First thing I want to note before we start, you might be saying, who's this weirdo wearing a Rockies hat, a Rockies jersey, the Rockies pennant in the background? Tomorrow is Charlie Blackmon's last game. So I'm wearing a Charlie Blackmon jersey because it is being released tomorrow on Sunday. So with that being said, let's talk about Topps Dynasty Black. Topps Dynasty Black is a brand new set that Topps is announcing today, and it's a really big deal. Whether you like it or you love it will be decided shortly. I'll explain the history of Topps Dynasty, why this product's important, and what this might mean for you as a collector. And if you have a chance of pulling these cards, they'll potentially be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So the very first thing I want to say, Topps Dynasty is a high-end product. It's $1,000-ish a box, and you get one card per box. Every single box comes with a autographed jersey card, and some of them are rookie cards, which we call RPAs because they're rookie patch autographs. They're all patches, not basic jerseys. They're all patches. So the actual lettering I can see on this Rockies logo, just on this eye, that would be in the actual patch window, and it's all on-card autographs. Topps Dynasty in the last 5 years or so has really become the go-to high-end card for Topps. Everybody kind of prefers this over luminaries, over definitive, over triple threads. This is becoming the product, and Topps is leaning into that. And we're seeing them actually lean into it in other sports. In regards to like F1 or hockey, it's getting bigger over there. There's a Messi card that we'll talk about later that's on auction at like 60 grand right now with time left. And they are leaning into the Topps Dynasty brand with Topps Dynasty Black. So what is Topps Dynasty Black? Let's talk about it. I want to read quickly what they announced because it gives a lot of good detail, and then we'll break it down in just a moment. But many collectors are familiar with Topps Dynasty, a high-end brand which pairs on-card autographs with game-worn memorabilia. Dynasty Black takes this concept to the next level. Dynasty has game-worn relics, but Dynasty Black has relics that were used during the moments where athletes completed historic achievements. The Dynasty Black brand will be reserved only for the truly historic accomplishments, meaning that these cards will be extremely limited in nature. Further, these Topps Dynasty Black cards will not be in a standalone product, but will appear in a more standard product offering. This way, all collectors can have a chance at pulling some of the most exciting trading cards ever made. So, relics from important games is the very first thing I want to talk about. So imagine you open up a box of cards and you pull a Ronald Acuna Jr. relic autograph from the moment he stole his 70th bag on his 40-70. Or let's say you're back in 2012 and Topps Dynasty Black would have been a thing, and you open up a pack of cards and you actually get a Mike Trout patch card from his rookie debut, let's say from the N right here. That'd be sick. Or potentially the Shohei Ohtani 50-50 home run where he had the 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. And that's exactly what Topps is doing with this product. This is the first Topps Dynasty Black we're going to be seeing a 2025 product. It is going to be the logoman from the pants of Shohei Ohtani when he hit his 50th home run to get him to a 50-50 season. I love everything about this. To be fully transparent, I try to give Topps kudos and I try to give Topps critical feedback when I see necessary, and I think this is great, especially because, like we're going to discuss momentarily, these are going to be in a basic set. At least that's what it sounded like with their announcement. This is not going to be a Topps Dynasty Black set where you're chasing that Ohtani. Every box is $2,000. It sounds like these are similar to the hidden gems. This card is a hidden gems card. You may have never seen this card, and that's okay if you haven't. These are super short prints, usually 10 to 30 copies. I may be a little bit off on that number, but they are only located in these sets. So in Topps Series 1, Topps Heritage, Bowman, Topps Series 2, Topps Chrome, Allen and Ginter, Bowman Chrome, Topps Chrome Update, Topps Archives, and Topps Heritage High Number Series, they have these hidden gems in those particular sets. So for like a Topps Archives or a Topps Heritage, those particular products, they're all like the paper cards, but they have these hidden gems, super short prints. And I imagine that's what's going to be happening here. We've also seen with the rookie debut patches that we've been seeing with the autograph patches, when the player has a patch on their jersey from their rookie debut and they debut in the big leagues, they actually inserted those into 2023 Topps Chrome Update last year in the inaugural set. I'm guessing we'll see it in Topps Chrome Update this year as well, but that was a huge deal that it was in a product where anybody can go get this particular card. And so I like that they're doing that and they're leaning into that. So I'm guessing these will be in Topps flagship, so Topps Series 1, Topps Series 2, or Topps Update, Topps Chrome, Topps Heritage, and so forth. It may just be one particular set, or it may be spread out across all of these. I'm not sure because they haven't announced that yet. But a huge win for collectors, in my opinion, versus having a Topps Dynasty Black standalone set. And I want to talk about Topps Dynasty real quick because it already exists, okay? So Topps is now expanding the Dynasty brand. This is a big deal. This is Topps acknowledging they believe Topps Dynasty is their high-end product. Topps has $20,000 $1,000 with Transcendent. They have Luminaries, they have 5-star, they have triple threads, they have all these different products, but them doing this as a Topps Dynasty Black just goes to show they are looking at this as the high-end card. And we're seeing that. I mentioned this Lionel Messi sale. This is the card that's on Golden Auctions today, which is Saturday the 28th. This card is sitting at $58,000. I don't know how high it's going to go. I am not in touch with the soccer market. It could be staying at $58,000 or it's going to go into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know. But either way, that's huge. And this is going to be the most expensive set you're going to be seeing in soccer. And Topps is going to do the same thing in future products. Think of basketball. Think of them having like the moment. This is too late, obviously, but when LeBron passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the all-time scoring record, imagine if they got that jersey and put it into the Topps Dynasty Black in, let's say, Topps Chrome, when that's going to be a product, if it would have been a product last year. That's what they're going to be doing with the Dynasty brand. And I think it's a good thing. So this is a big win for the product as a whole. Usually I kind of think it's going to hurt the product when they introduce new different branch off type things. I don't think that's the case here because it's not a branch off set. It is an extension of this product in particular. So I do want to point out as well that Topps already has game worn patches and on-card autos. These are game worn, but they're not mentioned which game they're from. They are from a particular big league game, but now we're going and saying, yeah, this particular card, this is the jersey that was worn when he hit the 50th home run. This game was crazy. Again, he had 3 home runs, 10 RBI. Insane. And I have to imagine this card is going to be 6 figures plus. It's going to go for a ton of money, and someone's going to hopefully pull it out of a blaster box or something crazy. It won't be. It'll probably be a hobby box exclusive, which might be fine, but it's cool that we're going to have a chance to get these particular cards. One thing I do want to note too is we're also going to see, because they have all the pants, I'm guessing they're going to have Dynasty like out of like 10. They're always out of 10 or 5, so I'm guessing they're going to stick to that. Maybe 16 of these total for Ohtani, who knows? But I'm guessing they're also going to have just the basic jersey swatch because this is just like gray pants. We're going to see that as well here. Not as cool as the logo man, but still cool because it is important to history, right? And baseball card collecting. So with that being said, Dynasty is getting bigger. I think that's a big part of this as well that we have to acknowledge. RPAs, rookie patch autographs like this Bobby Witt and this Adley Rutschman are going to become bigger, in my opinion, as a consequence of this announcement. Maybe marginally, maybe it's just them trying to get people to accept that it's big. And you can tell, again, the only difference in the design is they made it black versus having it be the other look. So pretty cool idea. I do want to talk about why this is great for the hobby and the average collector. Everyone is going to have a shot at epic cards. I appreciated Topps doing that last year with the rookie debut patches and Topps Chrome update, like we already mentioned, and it's great to see them doing that here as well. That's a big win, in my opinion. Topps is connecting us to the game better than we ever have with sports cards and trading cards. Other brands have done this in the past. I want to point that out. Back in the 2000s, they've done things like this, but in modern sports cards where we're seeing Panini, they just have everything just like this Charlie Blackmon jersey I'm wearing. They would cut this up into a card and sell it in a high-end National Treasures product. It would just say, this is not from any player event or associated with any player or event. And that's dumb. That's dumb. And I'm glad Topps is getting away from that. They're making game worn cards special again. We've all been asking for more information on where cards came from, where the jerseys came from, and Topps is delivering on that. And I also want to note, these will not be in high-end products. At least that's what it sounded like. I could be wrong. We'll make a video about that in the future if they don't, because I won't be as big of a fan of this. But these won't be CT scannable. So if you've been around listening to all the sports card drama, people are scanning high-end product to see what's inside of the boxes. So they actually use a CT scanning machine. That's not really going to be possible if it's in a product like Topps Series 1 or Topps Chrome, because there's hundreds of thousands of boxes. It's going to be impossible to do that. They're going to be like $85 to $200 a box. So it's one of those things where it also protects these cards a little bit, in my opinion, and most likely there'll be redemptions, which helps even more. So overall, I think this is great. I'm excited about this announcement. I wanted to share my thoughts with you and explain why I think this is a good thing that Topps is doing. One thing I want to know is I always try to be honest about my feedback. Topps grading company is everything, and this is a 10 out of 10. I like that they're doing this. They're giving us more value in boxes, giving us more chase cards. That's great. So good job, Topps. Let me know in the comments down below if you like or dislike this. If you have a different opinion than me, I'd love to hear it, and I will see you in the next video.